not like what I have to tell you right now about eggs. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like eggs, you need to watch this video. This is a huge scandal just unfolding right now. The news are just breaking. What if your pricey, healthy eggs are hidden a very dirty secret? The internet is right now completely going viral over a pasture-raised egg scandal that might scramble everything you thought about better eggs, pasture-raised eggs. Well, stay tuned. The truth we will crack open today will definitely leave you questioning every carton you are looking at, everything you've heard and thought about your eggs. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of eggs, but this is crazy. So there is a big scandal about pasture-raised eggs, whether it's Vital Farms or any other of these big brands. It started when testing revealed a shocker about, for example, Vital Farms. It's the biggest company you know from the US, but it's actually a much more systemic issue. And this top tier pasture-raised egg brand, maybe in terms of communication, not that perfect. Well, let's talk about it. Their eggs were packed with linoleic acid, the omega-6 fatty acid. 2 eggs had about as much as a spoonful of canola oil worth of omega-6. We all talk about how bad seed oils are, right? And we want to consume the eggs not only for the amazing micronutrients, no, we also want to get beneficial omega-3 fatty acids, which you are usually getting if the hens are pasture raised and actually grazing on the pasture, eating bugs and worms as they are evolutionary supposed to do, right? So why is the linoleic acid, the omega-6 content, so high in Vital Farms eggs, as you can see in this specific graphic here, also compared to other egg brands? And why isn't it much lower, and why is the omega-3 content not much higher? Well, because we take again Vital Farms as an example. You know them from Whole Foods and all these other things. Even me as a German not living in America knows that big company, which is also publicly listed. Well, these hens are fed corn and soy. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not just that one brand. It's most of the pasture-raised brands out there. People are telling you buy pasture-raised. It's more expensive. Yes, they have 108 square feet per hen. Well, all of these things might be true, but there is a big caveat to it. And I want to tell you in the end of the video, not only how to avoid these specific eggs, no, how to get the real deal, how to get the good eggs actually. Well, omega-6 from the feed goes straight into the yolk of these hens. More soy in the diet means more linoleic acid, hence omega-6 fatty acids in your breakfast. Well, consumers felt completely duped, and I myself, I was a little bit surprised, but hear me out. They assumed that pasture-raised hens, which you would assume that it's the case, roamed on grass and bugs, laying super nutritious eggs. Well, yes, they are still nutritious. I mean, these eggs, they are still healthy, don't get me wrong, just not as healthy as they are marketed to be to you. In reality, even free-range hens get most of their calories from processed feed. So as an example, Vital Farms fancy eggs, which are much more expensive, of course, they were nutritionally very, very similar to the standard grocery eggs, which are much cheaper, serving as a wake-up call about trusting labels. Well, the name pasture-raised is just a little bit misleading for people, but if you go on their website, they were never lying about it. They were disclosing that they were feeding these hens corn and soy, so they were not lying at all. It's just us. We as a consumer, we actually have to make our research. These Vital Farms eggs and other pasture-raised eggs used feel-good branding, but behind the scenes, it was a standard corn and soy feeding, right? The linoleic acid, the seed oil villain, or heart healthy fat, which is not a heart healthy fat at all, of course. Some call linoleic acid LA actually the villain that fuels chronic inflammation and heart disease, but the science isn't so simple, of course, right? Studies show replacing animal fats with linoleic acid vegetable oils can lower the LDL cholesterol, and then other studies are actually saying, well, it actually drives that inflammation, which can indirectly also fuel heart disease. Well, in the end of the day, we have too much omega-6 in our diet and too little omega-3 in our diet. And of course, if you are buying these eggs, paying much more and getting the same omega-6, which you can get in much cheaper eggs, you are kind of, in my opinion, wasting your money. So you do want to get the eggs when you pay more, which actually give you the higher omega-3 content and the lower omega-6 content you actually think you are paying for, right? And actually one clinical trial actually found that high linoleic acid diet increases heart attack related deaths, showing that too much can actually backfire. So a 2017 meta-analysis 30 trials reported no significant rise in inflammatory markers when people ate more linoleic acid. Yes, but linoleic acid is also essential for health. Many people are forgetting that yes, we need omega-6. It is an essential thing, just like omega-3, omega-9, but we already have way too much omega-6 in our diet. So it does make sense to get corn and soy-free eggs to increase our omega-3 and decrease our omega-6. So now we need to talk about how to get that, right? In short, linoleic acid isn't a poison at all, but it has to be consumed in moderation, and we do not want excess omega-6. And all of you watching, almost all of you watching, have excess omega-6. So Vital Farms eggs are not toxic, they are still healthy, but less healthy as consumers thought them to be. They are just not the omega-6 free super eggs people thought. They are paying extra and not really getting what they thought to get. They were not lied to, but maybe they were a little bit deceived because they didn't make more research. So just a pricier carton of standard profile eggs. Now, of course, I want to tell you, not just fearmonger, I want to tell you how to get the good eggs. A quick checklist, ladies and gentlemen. Know the feed, number one. Pasture-raised is about outdoor access, not diet. It doesn't tell you how much time these hens are actually being outside. It just guarantees you a specific space you have per hen. But maybe they stay inside all the time, right? Even pasture-raised hens may eat corn and soy, and actually most of the time they do because it's much cheaper to raise them like that. Seek out brands or farmers who use little or no soy or corn in feed for lower omega-6 in their eggs. I personally prefer eggs which are completely corn and soy free. Also, eggs labeled omega-3 enriched come from hens fed flaxseed or fish oil. That is very good in my opinion, right? These have much more omega-3 fatty acids and relatively less omega-6, giving you a better ratio, which will end up giving you a higher omega-3 profile in your blood as well, giving you a better balanced heart healthy choice. Also, don't trust the color. Crack that open. Even there's corn and soy feed eggs, they very often actually have a bright orange yolk, and that can simply mean marigold or paprika in the feed, of course. Instead of judging by color, pick eggs from sources that are transparent about what their hens eat. Also, I personally buy from a local farm here in Dubai. Beautiful quality. I ask them what do they eat. So my another tip is buy local and ask at farmers markets. You can ask them and talk to the farmers. Now you can say, oh, why should I trust them? Well, let's do it like our grandparents. Go there, look into their eyes, ask them, what are your hens eating? Maybe ask in a specific way. Don't say, oh, I'm afraid of corn and soy. Are they eating corn and soy? Please take my money. No, ask in a game theoretical proper way so you are getting the proper answer, right? Hens that truly roam and forage, eating greens and bugs with minimal or better no corn and soy, tend to lay eggs that are more nutrient dense and lower in unwelcome omega-6 fatty acids. Let me know what you think about that. Smash up the like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel right here, and you watch this video where I was eating actually 1,800 eggs in 3 months. The result will shock you. And as always, guys, as always, bye.